right, guys, I believe we are live. Let's see here. Hey, the one, nice to have you here. We're going to go ahead and grab the live link here. Let's take a look. It should be, yeah, we're good. Now we are live. We've got this up as well. Hey, John Jensen, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We've also got Rantop in the house. Thank you guys for hitting that like button as you come in. Much appreciated. We will close this. Gary H, hello. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Let's post this link right here. Live stream. Boom. All right, posted. Now, next, let us close that for now. We will open it again later for our picker wheel, but let's go ahead and open up today's freebies from Hero Wars itself. So obviously right now we are playing Facebook and web, but we may hop around, probably not today, but another time. Incognito, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We've got Wally in the house, Wallyverse. Very cool. Hello, nice to have you here. All right. So we are opening up our free rewards here. Looks like we got a discount day here. Not much of a discount. 10% on pet summoning and 15% on the artifact chest. But it is what it is. Calnap, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We also do have the Demon Doll event. Now, this is for, obviously you get one Demon Doll for every 35 energy spent. It seems like a high number, in my opinion, to get one doll, but I'm not in charge of that. All right, so there's that. We are claiming a bunch of nice little Martha dolls as well. We got some artifact chest keys to pick up. Bunch of different other miscellaneous rewards as well. So there's that. We did get our reward that we just claimed. There might be one more that I'm missing, so we'll just double check here. Doesn't look like there's anything for the Demon Doll event, but we do know a couple events coming up. I will talk about that shortly. All right. All right, before I get to that, let me just double check here that we've claimed. Okay, we have claimed that. Elemental Synergy. Now, this is the event we got going on right now. It is for our base Titans. I say base Titans as in our elementals. So it is the Earth, Fire, and Water, right? As we all know. Great opportunity to try to pick up some fragments. Ultimately, if you can use them, great. If you can't, in that case, the next best thing would be to trade them in. So here we can see, right, you need 50. I think we got 50 to open. So we're going to do that real quick. We're going to open up 50 of these guys. Hey, Anthony Smith, nice to have you here from England. Sounds like you're chilly. Sent you a Discord message to talk about in your live stream. I will check out my Discord right now as we are talking, as I open up these. Let's see here. You sent me, when you sent me that message, did you send it directly to me or did you, let's see. Oh, you did send directly to me, okay. You said you just saw something posted the other day. There are talks on guild functionality improvements, so I added your suggestion to the discussion too. You've often asked about the availability of certain heroes for purchase and when their souls will be added to chests. Couldn't provide exact dates as the developers were actively working on other fronts. They are prepared, and in February we expect to unlock Vex being added to summoning chests. Very nice. So summoning eggs and chests, Vex will be added in February, so next month potentially, which is kind of what we expected. We said February to March at the latest. It's kind of what we were predicting. Kayla and Aiden becoming available to purchase in shops. That'll be pretty sweet. Polaris being added to the Soul Atrium with the rarity status of Grand Prize. Makes sense. Souls of Julius, Mushy and Shroom, Amira, Iris, Kayla, and Aiden being added to the Hero Soulstone chest. So pretty nice stuff there. Tanya, thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. Love having you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We got Prax in the house. Hello to you, Prax. Thank you for joining the live stream. what else we got going? We got a lot going on right now. Calnap says, let me share one hint for doing Vadhar in Outlands. Baby Julius is awesome there. So check out Julius. Okay, I might have to check out Julius. Jimmy, yo. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We got Tanya. Hello, and thank you for the donation. It is much appreciated. Thank you so much. But yes, to recap real quick on something that Anthony wanted to point out here, great point, is Vex will be added to the pet egg tree as of, let me claim these real quick, as of February. So next month, the upcoming month we are expected to see, let me go up here just to demonstrate fully. So we are expected to see Vex, right? So Vex is the newest pet we have. So we are expected to see pet soul stones of Vex being added to pet summoning. So to me, what this means is start saving up some eggs. Don't spend them if you don't have to. So this might not be the best time to cash in your emeralds on the eggs right now, even though it is discount day. If you need Vex, hold on. Start saving some pet summoning eggs ASAP. That is kind of what I am getting to be the main message here. So that is something to keep in mind. I will hop into this adventure probably in a second here, but not quite yet. All right, so there's that. The other thing is Mushy and Shroom and Julius will have their rarity status lowered from grand prize to very rare in the Soul Atrium. So Soul Atrium, this will also get me a chance to claim my daily Soul Crystal here. Julius and Mushy and Shroom will drop from grand prize rank and will fall to, should be a rank showing here, I think. From grand prize to very rare prize. So very rare prize are these, I want to call them like gold orange color, where purple is rare and common is blue. Grand prize is pink. Also, just a disclaimer, I do plan on in the future making some very elementary videos, like for very, beginner type videos. And the reason being, Hero Wars developers have recently asked people who create content for Hero Wars Facebook and web, as well as mobile, to try to cater to some newer players. Like, I guess we're having an influx of newer players coming to the game, so it's helpful to kind of go about making some starter content. So I'll probably start making some starter content as well, but I am planning on continuing the series. I have Martha currently being the next hero I'm going to kind of talk about, right? I did a spotlight on Corvus recently, so if you haven't seen that, check out that video later. But I did do that Corvus spotlight video. I'm planning on making Martha next because we did have that Martha event. Feel free to let me know in the future too on these videos when I put them out there. Let me know which hero you want to see next. I'll also make sure to mention that in the videos. I just want to point that out. Jimmy says I will save up now. Very smart of you. Tanya has a max Vex, so she's good to go, which, I expect nothing less from you, Tanya. Very, very impressive as always. Krista, we got to upgrade a little bit here, pick up some Simon's Enlightenment, so we'll try to do that here. Rantop has 3,005 eggs, so he's ready for the addition of Vex. Man, that's impressive. That is very well prepared. I also did want to point out, if you haven't seen it yet, there is a change in Hero Wars Mobile. And I just want to point this out because I don't know if this will eventually come to Facebook as well, or what that means. Don't know, but I want to keep everyone up to date. Glyphs on Hero Wars Mobile have been eliminated. From the standpoint of, how we have these runes? Runes are gone from the game. There are now only 2 types of runes. And let me pull this up. I believe I have, let's see, let me go to my channel here real quick. I just want to point this out. Oop, not a wrestler. That's not me. What I want to point out, and that's not me either. What I want to point out, though, is that there is kind of a new system that Hero Wars Mobile has implemented. And I just want to kind of, go over and kind of rehash what that might mean. Let's see. Let me open this here. All right, there's that. Okay, so we got hero class is in class rune. So if you haven't seen this, the main reason I am talking about it is I understand this is for mobile, but it could impact Facebook and web in the future. I just want you guys to know. So obviously they added classes to Hero Wars Mobile. That's something we already had on Facebook and web. And where we saw that the most was, of course, in Asgard in Ascension with the Great Tree of Wisdoms, right? So we saw a bunch of this going down here. So we saw, you know, different branches have different heroes, and when you upgrade them here, you get different bonus stats. Now, for Hero Wars Mobile, I'm not saying this is going to directly impact Facebook or web right now, but what they've essentially done is they've given additional skills through glyphs. And now instead of runes, what they have are, let me pull it up. So there are two different things to upgrade. So there's a rune coin, essentially, glyph coin. They call it class rune. But basically what you do is you level up your runes to max level 40, right? Once you hit level 40, the next task is to use these rune spheres. And once you use those rune spheres, you can actually improve your heroes beyond level 40 glyphs. Now, that's not really my main point here. I mean, that's cool, right? And you can upgrade the stats of these other heroes as a result. But the rune upgrade actually upgrades all of these glyphs. Now, the key point that I want to point out here is that this goes to level 9. Now, why is that significant? Because glyphs can now go to level 80. Now, the reason I'm pointing this out is because if glyphs can go to level 80, there's a chance in the future for Facebook and web for glyphs to have a similar feature. Now, what does that mean, right? They're currently stopped at 50. What I could foresee happening down the road, I'm not saying this will for sure happen. I'm just saying keep in mind this could happen. So just in the back of your head, be like, oh, Jay did mention that one time. One thing we could see here, right, looking ahead, is we're level 130, right? So we could see that glyphs ultimately have level 130. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Not saying it's a for sure thing, but just something to keep in mind, right? Because if we're seeing glyphs can go now to level 80 on Hero Wars Mobile, I'm not going to say that we won't see a glyph eventual upgrade in level for our heroes. We already recently saw, right, the artifact upgrade. I wouldn't put it past Hero Wars Facebook and web to eventually have something to implement on the glyph level as well. So that's just a heads up. I wanted to share it because I noticed it happened on mobile. I just wanted to make sure that everyone was in the know that this happened on mobile, so it could potentially happen on Facebook and web. I'm not saying it will or won't. I'm just saying it's something I think we all should be aware of. That's all. Okay, so there is that. Missing out on some comments here. Saving up on eggs, perfect. Most new players need more information on Titans and their upgrading techniques in comparison to heroes. I plan on making a video. On Titan artifacts very soon, especially for those newer players, right? In terms of priority, I think that's something a lot of players, myself included, when I first started, was something I needed to know how to do. And you know, I took a while before I really started approaching that question effectively, if I do say so myself. But I will try to make a video on that. That's a great point there, CalNap. I will do my best to make a video on that. And I think it's very interesting too now with the addition of these new Titans, right? The light and dark Titans. I was trying to find the best way of putting it, and I'm really not sure how some of the first totem drops now activate. I haven't, you know, had to restart an account, so I don't really know if you have like the strongest light team, will you get that light totem first? Don't know. So there's a couple questions that I even myself don't currently know. Might have to ask for some more information on that in the near future. Anyway, so there's that. Make a show on Leanne. All right, I'll put it on my list. Leanne needs her own spotlight, which we will do. It's gonna, I mean, look, all these are gonna happen after Martha because I already pretty much have my Martha video almost done. But just a heads up, I will try to do a Leanne video. So we'll do a spotlight on her for sure. And The other one was we need to do a Titan artifact for beginners vid, which I think will be very helpful, especially because we have a Titan artifact event right now. It's probably kind of timely, so I'll probably try to put that one out soon. And then shortly after, we will do the Martha. And then after that, we'll do a Leanne video in the near future. Need a video on Grand Arena and Arena fights. I think that's fair as well. Especially for new players. I think a lot of players are like, I'm ranked this, why am I not getting my reward? You got to get your daily hit in to get any type of reward. So I think that is a great point as well, Tanya. I made a note. And this says, I hope not as mobile does not have pets, but Facebook and web does. So I think Facebook, web, and glyph should stay at 50. Look, I hear you. I'm on the same page as you. I'm just saying it could potentially be something to keep in mind. So that's all I'm saying right there. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Not saying it's not going to happen. Not really too sure what will for sure happen. But I just want to keep you guys alert to the fact that, glyphs on mobile did change. I'm not saying, Facebook or web will for sure change. I'm not saying that yet. I'm just saying to be aware of it. That's all I'm saying. Let's see what else we got here. I had heard that many players had received Light and Dark totems during the Winterfest as the first ones. That's pretty sweet. I'm kind of jealous. I actually have a guildmate who has all of the totems now complete for Light and Dark Titans. I gotta ask him about that. I don't know if he just ended up spending a bunch and trying to get that or whatnot. But yeah, definitely something I gotta look at a little bit more. Hopefully I didn't just beat a guildmate. No, I didn't. We're good. No, we're good. Let's see. I finally got number 2 in Arena. A week later, I was over 200. Oh, Incognito, that's the worst. I totally understand that. That's totally unfortunate. Yeah, no, I hear you on that. Francis said I would be interested in a Leanne video as well. Okay, Leanne video. Popular. Next year is all about the money, big time. I hear you on that. Look, I'm not agreeing with it, but I agree that you're right. They are definitely, yeah, they definitely are. To put it kindly, I will say that. Merrick says I'm 4 places to get. I'm 4 first places away to get the Arena Flame. That's pretty dang good, Merrick. I'm nowhere near that. I haven't been focused on it, but let's see here what he's talking about, right? If you're not familiar, there is a frame for being in first place for a certain number of times here. I shouldn't have it unlocked. So let's see. Outland Conqueror. We didn't do that yet. Arena Master Frame. So I'm way off. I'm like on the opposite spectrum of you. I only have like 4 basic, I mean 6, but 4 first finishes in Arena or Grand Arena. I always get knocked out at the very last minute. Does anyone else have that problem? Maybe it's just me. But yeah, sometimes I get knocked off and I'm like, oh, so frustrating. But no, I totally hear what you're saying on that. That is the thing. Let's see. I've been in the top 10 in 2024. Very, very nice, right? Very impressive, to say the least. Let's see what else here. Right now, I'm at work getting paid to watch the live stream. Incognito, that's the way to go about it. Very nice. As long as you don't get in trouble, that's great. All right, let's see. Pet season. Winter Island. I don't know if you guys noticed, but going through here, I did pick up a couple of nice little pulls here. If you noticed on my war flag, you'll see I did some upgrading with the patterns. So I combined a couple here. I got this attack pattern up to, I want to say, let's see, I don't want to be wrong, 2% increase of physical attack, which is pretty sweet. Magic defense is plus 4%, and armor pattern is now 3% as well. So that's pretty nice. I'm happy with the improvement that I've been seeing in my team in that regard. So that's been pretty clutch. Hold on here as we continue through. So there is that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I also did upgrade my magic defense, obviously, and armor. So my defense is kind of greatly improved with my current flag. I haven't picked up any of the other ones. I know they were available in the map, but I haven't found them yet. So, and I haven't spent any funds on the proverbial map. So I'm probably not going to get them, but eventually probably will. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, you have to hit last second to get the arena frame. Yeah, arena's super tough. Grand Arena seems a little bit more friendly, but it's really hard to move up unless you are able to beat those big spenders. I feel like Grand Arena, right, the top teams are usually those big spenders who really, I don't want to say bullied, but they really do bully their way to the top of the, of the Grand Arena. Essentially, they've got 3 really good teams that you're like, you can't even beat them with one team. But anyway, all right, there is that. Let's see what we've got here. We are going to, let's see. This team looks like a team we might be able to take on here. I'm going to put on Helios. I'm going to take out that guy right there. We're going to put Yasmin's weak against Helios. We're going to put in our Helios. Who else we got here? We're going to put Yasmin in here. I think Yasmin's a good counter to their Yasmin. And I'm looking here at Isaac. Let's see if this maybe does something for us here. Hey, Mr. Big, nice to have you here. Greetings to you as well. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. What else? We've got some more comments here. Raising the glyphs like the artifacts helps keep an edge for the whales, which I wouldn't doubt happening eventually. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it doesn't, but it could. Definitely could. And Gonio says, to be honest, I'm all about the money too. I hear you. I like that. That's funny. Merrick says, I placed only Grand Arena, but I think I should try to get first place in Arena. There's bonus emeralds for reaching it first time. Okay, I did not know that at all. Countless says, by the way, we should expect new war flags. During the current season, some of us gained new war flag chest, and it can become useless if new war flags are not added in. All right, so that is something to keep in mind. I'm not really up to date with the current war flag scheme, but apparently there's there's something to be said there. Something to be said. All right, so we are battling here. It looks like we are in a good shape. Come on, Yasmin. Nice. Okay, so there's a nice little win right there. Clutched. All right, this is going to be a tough matchup. What else can we do? Ooh, this one looks friendly for us because we've got Kark, who is a master damage dealer. We've got Sebastian here, and we're going to also put in Martha and Isaac. All magic attack team here. We're going to really try to utilize Isaac. What flags do we have here? Decrease enemies dodge. Okay, it's fine. My team's not dodge. Increase armor. That's not ideal. Increase magic attack. So going to have more magic attack and armor. Going to be a little bit more difficult to take these guys out. Kind of tempted to change my pet and put Albus in to deal some pure damage to avoid this armor increase. Let's see what happens. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we don't. All right, so let's see how this one goes down. So new war flags is something we should be expecting. Okay, gotcha, count that. Merrick says the issue in Grand Arena is first place has all hidden teams. That's true. Rantop says I was on my way to the arena frame, then Isaac came out. I used ODH, so it sent me back and took another 9 months or so to get back to the first top 10 finishes. Very nice. Ooh, we got we got stopped right there. All right. John says, I have 17 times at first in arena, but haven't been doing it since time change because I'm not usually on until after wartime and didn't want to change it. I hear you. Yeah, the change in wartime is also not super friendly. I will attest to that. This looks like something I can actually contend with here. Let's try this same team again. We'll see what happens. Axel would have been better. Okay, I should have stuck with Axel. Whoops, probably should have put Axel back in there. Oh well, we'll let it go. We'll just see what happens. So we didn't quite win that one. I probably should have kept with Axel. That's okay. We'll let it go for right now. Anyway, so there is that. Polaris might cause some issues to Kark teams. She can lower skill execution. Gotcha. All right, let's see what else we can do here. Elemental Synergy, we're claiming some stuff for Outland. Getting Soul Stones of any hero, that shouldn't be too difficult. Hero of Outland, we did just claim those. Kind of want to see this Julius thing so that we're talking about here with our Outland boss. Let's see, kind of wanted to see how this play. Oh, I don't think I can use that, right? Because I think Julius is only playable here. Is that right? Where's Julius? Yeah, Julius is only playable here. If Julius was playable, I'd probably try him out. Anyway, we'll upgrade Julius, though. I know Julius is a good tank. There was a comment here saying that Julius might be someone to look at in terms of upgrading. So anyway, we'll leave that alone for right now. All right, daily quest, claiming that chest right there. Tower run, let's do that really quick. Make this tower run. If you can do your arena fights at reward time, you can earn some good emeralds. I hear you. Hear you on that. Let's see here. Can we keep it going? There's that. Cruising through here. Corvus, Morgan, Julius, Nebula, Albus, and against Vadhar is good. Should work if you have Ascended Nebula. Gotcha. So that should be something I'm considering for sure. Let's see what else we got here. We're just going to cruise through the tower here. And let's see what else we have to do before we have some winners. We're going to have some winners today for sure. One for Facebook, one for web. And just a heads up too, we're going to be switching up. Well, I say switching up. Right now, my current plan is to put up the video for February a little, obviously before next weekend. But I'm kind of thinking that I might select all the winners at one time in the first week of March. That would give everyone an opportunity to essentially hop into it. And also the last 2 weeks of February, I'm not in town. So there's a chance the live stream schedule next month will be a little bit wonky. But I'm not 100% for sure on that yet. I'm just letting you guys know that the next month's live stream will be schedule will be a little bit off in terms of consistency. Last 2 weekends will probably definitely not have lives in February. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want to do gifts. It will be a little different from usual. Not 100% sure how it's going to go down just yet. Just want to put that out there. Gonna be traveling a little bit. Gonna see some friends, and that will. I don't know what kind of Wi-Fi I'm gonna be having, if any at all. So just wanted to forewarn about that situation. All right, so merchant here, as I'm getting a lot of notifications. At one time, my guild had at least 15 whales. Now we are down to 4. Seems to be retiring and stopping their spending. Just can't stay in gold leagues because of it. I think it's time for some more server merging. Yeah, I could totally see that, and I also think that there are talks of that happening in the works. I don't know exactly what's going to happen to make sure that that actually happens. Right, keeps things going. Talking about server merges, we'll see what happens, but I do think it's inevitable and it will happen. I just don't know when. But I think Hero Wars sees there's kind of an issue with that as well. I kind of expect there to be some server merging coming soon. Let's see, Soul Shop, we're trading all those in. All right, so there is that. Friendship Shop, we'll trade those in here. And let's see, Soul Shop. Anything else we need to do right this second? I don't think so. Friendship Shop. We'll pick up the large skin stones. We're good there. I don't really need to pick up anything right this second there. Special events. Picked up some soul stones as we talked about earlier, which gets us some bonus little artifact chests. Let's open those up real quick. John says they need to merge Facebook with web. I would love that, but I will say I don't think Hero Wars will do that because I think they're making, in their eyes, more money doing it separately. But I hear what you're saying, John Jensen. I think that would be cool. But I also think that'd be a lot of data and a lot of work for their engineers. So I don't know if that's totally feasible for them right now. But I hear what you're saying. I'll put it that way. I hear what you are saying. Francis says, my engineering team is at 12 defense. Pretty beat up right now. I hear you. Sounds like they're holding strong, though, so far. 12 defenses. That's a lot. Prax says, I think it's time for some more merging. Absolutely. Anthony says, who would be the 5th hero for the Vadhar fight, as you only listed 4? Corvus, Morgan, Julius, and Nebula. Yeah, I don't know who they would add there, but that's interesting. Might be able to win with only 4, maybe, if you have them all maxed out. All right, let's go ahead and open up these artifact chests here. Let's do these 24. Hopefully that will translate into some ability to convert for our light and dark titans here. Let's see what we got going on here. 12 more. 14 more. 8. 2. And 2 more. There we go. All right, so there's that. And we're going to hop up to our Titans here, who we're going to try to upgrade. Maybe I shouldn't do it for the purposes... Well, we'll claim the Hall of Fame reward. The 2 little items we get there. Titan artifacts. Now, we do need a whole bunch of stuff here. Tenebris kind of being one of the main things here. All right, so we definitely need to upgrade this artifact here. And ideally, we need to pick up some more fragments for gleaming balance seals, but that'll be a while because still, I don't think they've added that to the merchant here. Oh, no, they have. They have added that to the merchant. Crown of Darkness, but they haven't added the last artifact. And that's never been added, it looks like, here in the Elemental Tournament shop. So that's going to be one of the more nagging items we'll have to pick up. But for now, let's go ahead and pick up some Nephthys' Reaper. That is 883 fragments we picked up right there. And that should put us at 4,875. A little over halfway for that artifact. So, you know, progress, not going to be like pretty, right? We're not going to be able to upgrade right away. But it's in the right direction. So that is huge. And we will continue to collect. So there is that. We've got that going there. Let's see. Ooh, we've got a notification that we might be able to update something here. Probably not, though, realistically. Yeah, so only the first totem. Still need a long ways to go on this level 92 totem. Still only a baby 2-star totem. A lot of people have a lot stronger right now, but, you know, we can't go too quick right away. It is what it is. All right, so there's that. We've got that set. Let's go to the Sanctuary here and start up an adventure here because I just mentioned I want to save up some eggs, so we'll have to see what we can do here. Let's join this adventure and see where we are at. It looks like who is the one who still... Joe has one move left. Not going to really be too useful based on where he is. And it looks like Alexander is stuck because he needs someone to take down this middle path. So we'll go ahead and try to take down the middle path here. See what we can do. Randtop says, yes, they need to merge some servers. I had a hard time recruiting anyone in silver. My guild was the top of silver, but some people retired and a few moved to other servers. Yeah, I think that's going to be a common problem. They definitely do need to merge some servers or kind of do a reshuffling, if you will, to make sure there's more, players that are currently playing. Because I do think that there are on my server is definitely looking a little bit more dead. On Facebook this year, I do think a lot of people have retired, in part due to COVID, right? But also in part due to just a lot of people not having time to play. Let's see here. What's the best approach here for me to go about this? So if I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. It's kind of a roundabout way of going there, but we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can do it. Definitely put me in a weird spot here with the way that they went about this adventure, but there we go. They need to allow people to go to higher servers. I would be okay with that, but I do understand also there needs to be some kind of lock, right, for their very, very newbies, right? You don't want to be hurting new players' feelings too much and making them quit, but I do understand the ability to move to a higher server. I think that would be fine, in my opinion. Perhaps maybe the newest 20 servers you can't go to, but anything beyond that is fine. I don't know. I think that would be fair. Fair game to start. We'll see what they end up doing, but that's not a bad idea as well. They also just need to kind of, I think, consolidate some of the servers. You got a lot of players who are no longer playing, sadly. Let's see. That looks like the right path. All right, perfect. We will go with it. After we do this adventure here, we are going to double check the merchant. Then we will hop over to the picker wheel. And we're going to have some winners and wrap up today's stream and let everyone get on their way. But that will cover kind of what we're going to do today. I will also obviously be working on a future Leanne video spotlight that will happen again after the Martha one that I'm working on right now. I will also work on a Titan Artifact and Grand and Arena videos in the near future. So a lot of good things to work on there. I've also been getting a lot of recommendations to do a Facebook and web tier list. I don't know. I guess some people find them really helpful. I think they're hit or miss. I think a lot of it's so, opinion based. But I guess it's good for starting players, right? If you're just starting out to playing Hero Wars, it gives you a base. Like, definitely work on this hero, don't work on that hero. So I guess that makes sense. But I wouldn't take too much stock if I do put one out there. Everything should be taken with a grain of salt when it comes to like a tier list. But okay, let's see here. We do have this physical damage resist. So no physical damage users here. Dorian being in the middle is going to be annoying, but we'll have to just deal with it. I'm going to go with this team. It might take me 2 hits, but I think it should be fine. I know I can probably take down the boss here with hopefully just 1. So if I allow Alexander to do those hits, should be good. Not quite yet, Prax. I will keep you guys posted if that is the case. But as of right now, that is not currently the case. Right now, the case is I'm just going to be hanging out with some buds in late Feb, Prax. So I will keep you posted, though, if something like that ends up coming up and moving around happens. I will let you know. Have they teased the heroes that will be getting romantic skins yet? Not that I'm aware of. Before we wrap up, though, we will also talk about the upcoming events. I probably should have mentioned that. We'll talk about that really quickly before we get to the picker wheel. Okay, so good news here is Nebula's doing a lot of damage. Aurora's doing her thing, too. Dorian's down. Now we just got to avoid Kira regaining too much health before we can knock her out. Oh, come on. There we go. There it is. There's the victory. And now we've just got 2 more attacking spots. And now we can go back to our regularly scheduled Kark team. Right there. I'm not going to use Nebula. We're going to use... do we use Isaac? No, there's not too many magic attackers there. Only really 2. So we're going to go back to Nebula. Did you see my post general chat on Discord? Got my first pet to max rank. I did not, Anthony Smith. I will check it out right now as we are talking. Nothing leaked on romantic skins yet. Gotcha. Gotcha. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see here in general chat. Ooh, I do see it now. You got your Albus to absolute rank. Congratulations. And red and purple +3. Very nice. Oops, we got to hit auto there. Otherwise, we're not having our ults go off. So very nice. Congrats on that, Anthony Smith. Very nice Albus. Congrats. Looks like you also have Oliver in that range and Axel as well. Very nice. We've got Vex moving up, it looks like, and some very nice pets. Thanks for letting me know, Rantop. Yeah, auto. Auto's key there. Don't want to be forgetting about auto and hitting that button. So there's that. Now we do have the boss here. This is where I go to my standard old Osh team, right? So we're going to do the standard old Osh team. It just does work here. I don't even know if we really need our buddy Isaac here, but I'm going to leave him in. It doesn't hurt. I think we should be fine no matter what, as long as Jew does his thing. Incognito says, I honestly feel the tier list hindered my development when I first started. Just decide between magic or physical or pure damage. Okay. Then pick 5 heroes and just have fun. Yeah, no, I hear that, Incognito. I'll try to, reinforce that when I do talk about it. But yeah, because a lot of people have been telling me to make an updated list. I've been hesitant to do it. But yeah, no, it's fair. And mobile, I'm going to hold off because there has been this new upgrade in glyphs. Just so hard to kind of have an idea of what's going on there. John says, I just did the most damage against Osh I've ever done. Had 169 million. John, look at you. What team did you use? Look at you. Very impressive. A lot of milestones happen here. Very impressive. Very impressive. All right, here is Ju doing some nice work. Nebula is doing a lot more damage now that I've got her Ascension going, which I'm pretty impressed with. Obviously, still got to deal with artifacts on all ends. We're going to go ahead and skip ahead here. Matchups can take a while. We did end up getting the win. Very nice. And because of where I'm at, I'm actually going to go ahead and try to help out Alexander. Alexander hopefully doesn't take offense here. Annoying that physical attack takes a debuff hit with Rufus there. That's going to be not fun. So in the meantime, I'll use a twin team with Aurora. And what I'm going to do to try to work around that Rufus is I will be implementing Kayn here in the hopes that I can deal enough damage to get rid of said Rufus. Or if not, then hopefully Alexander can take care of it. Hopefully that'll just help him out a little bit. Morgan, yeah, I just don't have a strong enough Morgan to do that. Using Kayn as pet, I think we'll do that. We will do that. Just the Osh team, but used Albus, and the team didn't die. Sometimes it just works out like that. Kind of jealous, but very nice. Having Martha's armor artifact high enough was the key factor there. Congrats on that record, John Jensen. That is impressive. All right, here we go. It looks like we're doing okay here. If we can get rid of Dante at least, that would be so helpful. We did. Very nice. I actually think we can take out everyone here. The question is Rufus. And once everyone's down, I'm going to take auto off because I don't want major damage going to Rufus if I can avoid it. Let's see here, and we don't really want King going off as often either. So I will be going like that. Activate those 2 skills. We're going to hold off on using Kayn. Really wish I could see where Rufus is at health-wise. That would be helpful. Need some more dodge coming in here. Oh, there we go. Come on, Kayn, hit him. Hit him. Oh! I thought that'd be enough damage. I need a base hit. No, he just healed himself up. All right, come on. Don't hit him too hard. Just hit him hard enough. Oof, that knocked him out again. What I need is Aurora's base hit, or I need Kane to hit at the right time. But the problem is not seeing enough, like low enough damage here to be a factor. So close, and it's just like he gets hit by Lars, and he just heals just the wrong time here. I'm gonna fire off auto here, but it's looking a little unlikely here that we end up knocking him out. I knew that it would be tough. Just unfortunate here that didn't work out quite the way we hoped. Yeah, not quite able to get rid of him, but that's okay. Hopefully our guildmate can finish the job. If we had more hits, we could, but not going to be able to do it this time. Anyway, there's that. I think we did the main thing that we wanted to do there. That should be fine for them. That should be fine as well. Yeah, they've got that. All right, so there is that. Now let's hop real quick here to the merchant. Make sure we claim everything that we need for daily quests right now. There's our egg. We need those, as many as we can get. Let's hold off on some of these other event things right this second. Not super high priority yet. Merchant, we're good. We're good here. We'll trade those in. Archangel's Mace. Looks like a lot of heroes need it, so we'll pick it up. Same with Shining Armor Recipe. All-Seeing Eye. Helm. You never know when you're going to need that down the line. Shining Armor. Nah, we don't want the crossbow. Ellen Shop. We'll hold off. Don't need anything right this second. Airship. Make sure everything is running smoothly here expedition-wise, and we are good to go. Obviously, I don't have Valkyrie's Favor, which is why I don't have that active. Special events. Claim for soul stones. Merchant, check. All right, perfect. And we will go back here to look at upcoming events real quick. I closed these tabs. Let's look at these events. Then we're going to have some picker wheel winners. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Anyone who says, anyone use Vex instead of Albus in Osh Battle? I mean, I haven't heard anyone using it yet. But we will see. Morgan is a simple solution. Yeah, I will need to get my Morgan a little bit better before I can start doing that. Okay, upcoming events. We got Brewster's Brawls, which should be happening after this event, which to me means two things. We're going to be trying to focus on maybe potentially upgrading our Dark Titans like Brewster, or Brewster himself specifically. And probably an opportunity to max out your Brewster and pick up some artifacts for him, hopefully. Should be a nice little opportunity to get some dark related artifacts, hopefully, and maybe even some soul stones of the Dark Titans. Who knows? We also got Legacy of the Great Ones, pretty common event. Foundations of Power, going to be coming up after that. So a Titan Skinstone event. Another thing I should mention, if you haven't seen it again on my mobile videos, which I'm assuming most people haven't, but I just want to make it known that, again, we obviously have primordial skins for our non-super titans, right? So for our light, dark, and sorry, not our light and dark, but for our earth, fire, and water titans, we have primordial skins. Let me go ahead here to the very beginning part of this video here and show you guys something that's happened in mobile. We have primordial skins, which I think for sure means we will see primordial skins come to Dominion for the Super Titans. These were behind a paywall on Hero Wars Mobile. You could only get these from spending in game. So I just want to keep you guys, well, hopefully they'll eventually, if that happens, they will free it up for everyone. But I'm letting you know right now, primordial skins for the Super Titans will be coming. I don't know when, but I think it'll be coming. Here's what they kind of look like. Hyperion, right, has been, uploaded. Kind of, majestic looking. Not too bad, right? A lot of gold going on there. Maybe my favorite of the three looks is Araji. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Got Araji here. Looking really fly with his chain. He's got a couple chains here, if you can kind of see right there, and he just looks kind of scary in a good way. There's a Raji, so that Raji Primordial skin probably coming at some point as well. And Eden as well, not as glamorous as the other ones, but still very crown-like, right? She looks very majestic as well. I'm just expecting this to come to game. And I think this Foundations of Power might be a good time for them to release it. So that's kind of why I am talking about it as something to expect potentially that we might see. Hero Wars Mobile, they got it like I want to say last week. So yeah, January 22nd. So last week. So yeah, the stats I don't know if they'll be the same, but it's physical attack pretty key for I think all of them. Hyperion for sure because that's more healing as well. Just something to keep in mind. Keep that in mind. Got a new champion season coming as well. A lot of things to look forward to. All right, so I don't want to harp too much on that, but there is some things potentially to expect. All right, we're going to open up this tab here. We're going to have the picker wheel pop open for us here. And what we're going to do is we're going to spin the picker wheel. So let's go ahead and first open up our Facebook wheel. Saturday Facebook. There we go. Saturday Facebook. And we're going to spin this bad boy. That's fair, Rantop. That's fair. Yeah, you would probably want the water totem first, if I'm being completely honest, if you are starting out. All right, so let's see who our Facebook winner will be. Rantop, I'll keep that in mind. Our Facebook winner for today is going to be Yvonne. Oh, man, that was so close to you, John Jensen. I am so sorry. That's a tease. Yvonne, congratulations. I'll be messaging you after this live stream on YouTube and checking in with you which reward you would like. Congratulations on that win for today. We're going to have more winners tomorrow as well using the Sunday list. Let's go ahead and do the Saturday web winner as well. Let's see who we've got for today. I do agree though, Rantop, that we probably should make it, known that obviously you have to, be careful with what totem you're going to get. All right, so let's see who our web winner is for today. It's going to be, it's looking close. Oh, that's so close to Jimmy, but it's Introverser today. Introverser, you are our web winner today. Congratulations. I'll be messaging you on YouTube as well. We're going to have some more winners tomorrow. We will have more winners for sure. Probably going to be similar-ish time. I'll keep you guys posted, but it's going to be, right around this time, give or take. And I will look forward to seeing you guys then in Dominion. We're going to have 2 more winners. And then again, I will keep you guys updated on what we're going to do for ultimately the February winners. We're going to have winners. It's just going to be, potentially they're going to get drawn in the first week of March. That might end up being the plan. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here on this live stream. Congrats to our winners, Yvonne and Introverser. Who do I have for football? I got to double check here. I don't want to be wrong here. I think the matchup is Ravens Chiefs, right? Ravens Chiefs. Let me just check here. Just schedule. It should be Ravens Chiefs, and we've got Detroit, San Francisco. So yeah, this is going to be some good matchups coming up. I'm going to go ahead and say I think Kansas City might find a way to upset Baltimore. And I just think the 49ers are too good. I think they're going to beat Detroit. I think Jared Goff is going to have a couple of picks. And I think that might cause them to lose the game. I don't know. Those are my hot takes. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. I just think Kansas City is very good. I mean, Baltimore is obviously great with Lamar Jackson, but you never want to go against Patrick Mahomes, and he's a stud. See what happens. All right. So with that, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here. Hopefully everyone has a great day. Antonio says Baltimore. Who knows? I mean, I could see it. Lamar's a beast. But yes, have a great day, everyone. Look forward to seeing you guys very soon in